Sounds as good as that old vinyl with the pops and cracks. That's awesome.
Exactly. That's my thoughts exactly.
I love it.
I love it too. I got 10,000.
Rano, ciasto taberni, tam mnie czekają moje kolegi. Będzie wybicie, bo ja kupuję. Ja była cendra, winek kupię. Nie bój się, tak mówi do mnie. Nie bój się, na zole twoje. Nie bój się, tak mówi do mnie. Nie bój się, na zole twoje. Dalej jeszcze raz, bo wszystko słyszę i ucieka czas. Czas raz go bije, lepiej stresuje. Patrzę, że wesoły dalej napleje. Nie bój się, tak mówi do mnie. Nie bój się, na zole. Nie bój się, tak mówi do mnie. Nie bój się, na zole twoje. I ucieka czas, każdy raz go pije, lepiej sensuje, facet wesoły, dalej napleje. I nie bój się, tak mówi do mnie. Nie bój się, na co decyduję. Nie bój się, tak mówi do mnie. Nie bój się, na co decyduję. Don't be afraid. And that's for all the folks here from Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. All right, where is Jane Koronoski at? We need Jane Koronoski to the bandstand. Where's Jane at? All right, let's do a waltz here before we. If you guys could maybe radio her and have her come to the bandstand. All right, let's do a nice waltz here for you. Here's a song from Frank Yankovic many years ago. Very popular from out here in Western Pennsylvania. Here's a song entitled, oh wait, here comes Jane. Jane, come on up here.
Well, we got a little breather here. John Stevens back on the bandstand at the Johnstown 25th anniversary PolkaFest.
Oh, he was doing an interview. Ladies and gentlemen, let's say hi to Jane up here.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming.
You know, Jane here has been putting this together along with Bill and his late wife, Deb, for 25 years, right?
That actually. We were talking about that with Hank. Prior to PolkaFest, the radio station used to do a festival quite similar. And I can remember hiring Hank's family when his mother and father were still alive. So that was in the 80s.
That may have been when they still had the bus.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, well, you know, ladies and gentlemen, this fine young lady here,
Thanks.
she's going to be celebrating a birthday on June 16th. And we're all going to sing happy birthday to her. She's going to be turning 40. Can you believe it? This is what the new 40 looks like. And Jane, look at this. We even brought you some balloons. So let's all get together and sing Jane a very, very happy birthday, okay? So here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. May you live 100 years. May you live 100 years. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Stola, Jane, happy birthday from all your friends, and boy, she looks good for 40, doesn't she? Yes, indeed. She's going to be on the next Cover Girl magazine.
We're seniors.
She said she'll be in the senior edition. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Jane Kornowski, and let's have a nice round of applause for her and her whole staff with the Johnstown Visitors Bureau there. What a great job they do here with PolkaFest. As promised to you, it is waltz time. Grab your favorite waltz partner. This is called the Blue Skirt Waltz. I dream of that night with you, lady, when first we met. We danced in a world of blue. How can my heart forget? Blue were the skies and blue were your eyes, just like the blue skirt she wore. Come back, blue lady, come back. Don't be blue anymore. we go. From Frankie Yankovic, that's a tune for you called The Blue Skirt Waltz.
Want to say a shout out, John?
Hey, everybody on Facebook watching with Jerry and Jerry here. Make sure you do check them out on Facebook, everybody here in Johnstown.
Tyler, Texas is on the line.
Ah, there you go, for all of those fine folks out there.
Sharon and Stan.
All right,
So
all the
Polka.
folks from Texas watching us. All right, back to polka time right now. And this time, let's do a country flavored polka here for you. There's a
I
song
want
called
to
The
say
Sweet Lies
hi
Polka.
a couple of people here. Christine Kapanovsky, thank you so much for all those videos last week from USPA. I'm still not through watching the videos that
called The Sweet
you
Lies
put out
Polka.
there last week. I
Don't forget the
can't say
50-50 tickets
thanks so
available
much
over here
for
to the right
making
at the
it feel
front
like
table.
I was there and Jerry
Also,
was
they have
there.
instant bingo tickets as well. The
And,
drawing
we
for the
hope
50-50,
to
by the way,
see you
will
at
be
some
at
point. We may be out the
9:30
Ohio
this
way
evening.
later
9:30
this
will
month.
be the drawing of the
It's looking
50-50.
good. So thank you so much, and I hope you're having a polka nice weekend there, Christine and Sharon.
All right, so here we go.
As you can
A
tell,
tune called The Sweet Lies.
a little shout out back
They
to
also
you
send us out to John Freunhoff here
from John
in full
Stevens.
force from
We'll be
Harrisburg,
seeing John next
Pennsylvania.
week also up in Syracuse.
Here we go. The Sweet Lies
He'll
Polka.
be there Saturday at the Syracuse Polish Fest. So it's going to be like a back-to-back thing with John Stevens.
He held her and kissed her goodbye. Heard every word as I stood out of sight. Too much in love and too far gone to see. Nothing but sweet lies she once told to me. Full-hearted boy, should I tell what I know? Just how she'll win love and then let it go. Too much in love and too far gone to see. Nothing but sweet lies she once told me. Oh, don't she starts falling, he won't wanna stop. She'll build him up high and then let him drop. Down the thing of it you never could see. Nothing but sweet lies she once told me. He held her and kissed her goodbye. Heard every word as I stood out of sight. Too much in love and too far gone to see. Nothing but sweet lies she once told to me. Full-hearted boy, should I tell what I know? Just how she'll win love and then let it go. Too much in love and too far gone to sleep. Nothing but sweet lies she once told to me. Oh, she starts falling, he won't wanna stop. She'll give her love and then let it drop. Down the three hours to never could see. Nothing but sweet lies she once told to me. And there you go, that's a tune called The Sweet Lies Polka there. And that comes from our Best of Volume 1 recording. All better time for you right now. We haven't done one of those then.
Sharon, just want to wish you and Stan out there.
A song that
Tyler,
comes from our very
Texas,
first recording.
A blessed
A song called
weekend,
The
and
Sparkling
hope you're
Eyes
enjoying
Obetic.
all this
Comes
polka
from the
action
great Joe
that's coming
Overitis
from
songbook.
Johnstown, PA, at their 25th
Once again, we'd like to welcome
anniversary
Maria and Steve
of this,
here all the way from
PolkaFest that they do.
Madison, Wisconsin.
And we'll be here tomorrow as well as Sunday.
Great
Bands
polka
like The
followers.
Boys will be here on Sunday.
Also for Joey and for Elizabeth
Polka
here, all the
family
way
will be
from
back
the Lehigh
here
Valley
tomorrow, along with a
of
young
Pennsylvania.
kids,
Of course,
group
Joe,
of kids
Joe
called the Cosmics.
is a fine
Some
accordion
nice
player with
Slovenian
the
entertainment
Steelworkers Polka Band.
From
With your
a band
fearless
called the
leader,
Don
Robbie
Wojtyla
Lorenzo.
Band. If you're
Yes.
online tomorrow and you happen to catch some
Oh, you're
stuff,
welcome.
I hope
Also,
you'll
Donna
enjoy
Duncan
that.
is here today. She's here in
I
the
also
crowd.
want to say hi, Helen Bovek. Welcome back.
Hey, by the way, did you know today is National Donut Day?
National
Yes,
Donut.
National Donut Day. Make
Helen,
sure
I hope
tonight
you and
before
Dan are
you get out of
having
here, go get a donut
fantastic
down the road,
weekend
or if they have
also.
donuts here.
And
National Donut
like
Day.
I said, Jerry and I will be
So you
here.
can file that with
We'll
useless
be
information.
filming all the stuff.
All right, so here we
over the
go. It's
course
who
of
you
the
call.
Rest of the weekend. So have a blessed
The
one and a
wonderful
polka
sparkling
happy
eyes. Oh, Bennett. It was that night when I looked in your eyes. You smiled at me, you twinkled your eyes. It was a surprise, and I realized that, darling, it was your sweet sparkling eyes. Look at me, darling, and tell me am I. Show me your twinkle just one more time. Love me, oh, love me, that's what my heart cried. Yes, darling, it was your sweet sparkling eyes. It was that night when I looked in your eyes. You smiled at me, you twinkled your eyes. It was a surprise, and I realized that, darling, it was your sweet sparkling eyes. Hey, there you go. That's a tune for you called The Sparkling Eyes, Old Bedick. From our Polka Spree Live recording.
Hey, you want to give a quick
All
shout
right,
out
let's
here
do a
to
instrumental here for you. We'll
Ivan
do a tune for you
Mayers
called The Polka Jamboree.
from the Buffalo area.
Song that was made
Buffalo,
famous by the
New
New
York.
Brass many years ago.
Glad to see you're online, Ivan.
We also recorded this one
Hope
as well.
you're enjoying
Hey, by the way,
your weekend out there.
Janetta and
Western
Joey
New
are
York.
giving waltz and Obedic dance lessons right now. So if you'd like to know how to dance, no waltzes.
So
But they will be doing
I
a
just want
polka
to
too,
say,
so you can watch their fancy footwork.
hopefully we'll run into you at some point.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a
Out in
nice round of
Western New
applause
York.
for the
I know we missed
four-time
Dave
Grammy-nominated
today.
Polka Family Band. Come on!
We'll see what happens with the Chico
Always
days.
a great performance,
Maybe
putting on a
once we
great
get
show
a
there.
Heads up on what the
Featuring
lineup is
Joey
out
G there.
We'll hopefully try to get
On
out
the
there.
bass and the fiddle. By the way, it's Joey G Day too, so make sure you do get his autograph. That comes free with any CD you buy the Polka Family Band.
And Sharon,
All right, here we go.
You're
Tune for you
always
called the
welcome.
Polka Jamboree.
And we're glad that you enjoyed the videos and that you join us online. It makes all this very worthwhile.
tune being called the Polka Jamboree there for Joey and for Jonetta. All right. Well, we'll do strawberries and raspberries for you. Ray wants to hear strawberries and raspberries. Be sure to check out our website, johnstevenspolka.com. That's johnstevenspolka.com. We're also on Facebook, too. Search out John Stevens Polka Band. So here we go, just for Ray up here from the Uniontown Polish Club. Tune for you called the Strawberries and Raspberries Polka. Before I do this next song, folks, let me introduce all the guys up here. Don't mind me, it's my first time on stage. That's why the microphone came unplugged. To my right and to your left, all the way from California, Pennsylvania, helping us out today on trumpet. Let's hear for Frank Stetter. Of course, Frank is the leader of the Mon Valley Push Orchestra from right out here in Western Pennsylvania. Next to Frank, a gentleman that's been with me for some 22 years on trumpet and vocals. Let's hear for Mr. Jeff Tufel. In the back there on the drums, also helping us out this evening. He's also from California, Pennsylvania. Even though he looks like he's 14 years young, he really isn't. He actually just graduated high school last night. No joke. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for Stashu Stetter. Also courtesy of the Mon Valley Push. And over here on the accordion, this guy's been with me for probably about a good 8 years on accordion, and he actually does all the maintenance on the equipment and everything. He's always smiling too. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Krizik.
And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, the leader of the band, the guy that writes the songs, sings the songs, buys the equipment, drives us here, and oh boy, you are going to be driving us home, sir. He owns all the equipment. He'll be paying us at some point tonight. Mr. John Stevens, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, everybody. You know, I also want to thank the Polka Family Band for stepping in last year for the Polka Mass that we were supposed to do. But as I mentioned earlier when we first started, last year, we never made it here to the festival. We were about 2.5 hours away, and we blew a tire out at a rest stop. Thank God it was at a rest stop. And but we never made it out here, but we want to thank Jane and the whole staff for bringing us back, and most importantly, thanking Hank and the whole band for stepping in doing the Polka Mass, even though the priest thanked John Stevens and his band, which he was just reading it off of the brochure there. But again, we do thank the Polka family for stepping in last year for the Polka Mass. By request, here we go, a song called The Strawberries and Raspberries Polka.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
They're all friends gathered around, and often I do that.
for a time. And then she asked of me to drink that red wine. Oh, the strawberries, raspberries, for the ones that I drank. They're all friends gathered around. Then what can I do, thanks for the strawberries, raspberries, for the ones that I drank. They're all friends gathered around. Then what can I do? There you go, by request for Ray, that's a song called The Strawberries and Raspberries Polka. All right, let's do, I guess you guys want another polka? Yeah! All right, polka it is. Let's do a Happy Louie tune for you. We'll do a song here for you called The Post Office Polka. A song that's from our Polka Spree live recording. Don't forget the 50-50 tickets are still available. The drawing is at 9:30. The drawing will be at 9:30 for the 50-50 tickets. Here we go, the Post Office Polka. Jest tam się paćwierka, from our Polka Spring Live CD. That's a tune for you called the Post Office Polka. All right, we need some hand clapping, everybody. So put those hands together.
I want to say hi out there to someone from Massachusetts that joins us on a
Clap those hands, stomp
pretty
those
regular
feet.
basis.
Here's a song that comes from our Polka Spring Live
Nancy
recording.
Duracco and also
Original tune. It's
your
called
hubby
Please
there,
Come Back.
Chubby
It goes like
Duffy.
this.
We hope that
Please come
you're
back
having a great
and
weekend.
let's start all
And
over.
hopefully hearing some of
Please
the
come
music
back. You know that I stay.
makes
Hey, please
brightness,
come back.
shed
You
a little
are the
light
one that
on your
I'll always love. Please
Saturday,
come
your
back. Please come back to
Polka
me
weekend.
today. Today. Hey!
And hi again, Donna from the Chef out there in Chicago. Thanks for joining us on another set here with John Stevens Polka Band. And hopefully we'll see you around during the course of the rest of the weekend.
A few years ago, I fell in love with this gal. She placed a sparkle in my eye. She's the one that I've been waiting for all of my life. She's the one that I could love to make all mine, all mine. Please come back and let us start all over. Please come back, you know that I still care. Please come back, you are the one that I will always love. Please come back to me today. Oh my. Please come back and let us start all over. Please come back, you know that I'm still here. Please come back, you are the one that I will always love. Please come back to me today. A few years ago I fell in love with this girl. She placed a sparkle in my eye. She's the one that I've been waiting for all of my life. She's the one that I've been... Come on everybody, sing along, here we go. Please come back and let us start all over. Please come back, you know that I still care. Please come back, you are the one that I will always love. Please come back to me today, today. Hey! Hey, there you go. That's an original tune by the band. That's called Please Come Back from our Polka Spree Live recording. All right, we're going to do the last waltz of our performance of the PolkaFest. We're going to do a song here for you called the White Roses Waltz. Here's a song that was actually originally recorded by Hank Haller and his orchestra, known as the Erica Waltz. Then it was recorded by Eddie Blazonczyk's Versatones, and it became the White Roses Waltz. And we're going to do that rendition for you right now. It is waltz time, and a song called the White Roses Waltz. siebie dostawała. Na podrodzie swoje piękne brudziacze. Proszę cię, kochanie. If I got it, there's 2 roses just for you. No one else will ever do. If I got it, these 2 roses are for you. All I ask is please be true. If you love me through the years, the months, the hours, then forever you'll receive the days of flowers. There's 2 roses in my garden just for you. Please love me, 'cause I love you. And there you go, from Eddie Blazonczyk's Versatiles. That's a tune for you called The White Roses Waltz. All right, we're going to give you a couple polkas here before we have to say so long and turn it back over to the great sounds of the Polka Family Band.
Dad just stepped away for a bit. This is Junior, Jerry Jr., son on, with continuing the set with John Stevens as he closes out the night, and a high and a low to Jerome Mackey out there in McAdoo, Pennsylvania. Of course, you know him as the lead.
Here's a song
of
that
the
I
Golden
wrote back
Tones
in
Polka Band.
1997.
Jerome,
It's a song
good to see
called
you
Everyone's
on,
Having
and,
Fun.
Hope you're having a
And
good
I
rest of
also
your
was
Polka weekend.
had the pleasure
And
of
we're here at the
recording the
Johnstown
vocal to this
PolkaFest.
song
And
on
course,
the
once John
latest
Stevens ends, it's Polka
recording
Family,
by the
but
Mon
Jerome,
Valley
hope you
Push.
and Dev are doing
They
well out
put
there,
together a
and,
medley
good seeing
of
you 3
tunes.
weeks ago.
And
At the
medley of
DuPont
tunes of
BMW when
bands
you
that are
played,
currently
you guys
working,
were a
almost
great
doing like
super as
another Up in the
always.
Attic medley.
Hope to see you again
But
along that Polka
it's a
road
tune
this summer
entitled
season.
Everyone's Having Fun.
Take care and have a good rest of your polka weekend.
So here we go, another original by the band. It's called Everyone's Having Fun. Everyone is having fun. Polka music's #1. Listen to my drummer play. Everybody swing and sway. Clap your hands just la-la-la. And we'll go from town to town. Listening to a band today. Everybody shout hooray. People come from town to town. Just to dance and hop around. Asking for the favorite song that will play all night long. Here comes Dash with Mary Lou. Lily John and Lily too. Waiting for a band to play. Everybody shout hooray! Everyone is having fun. Polka music's #1. Listen to my drummer play. Everybody's looking And there you go, that's a tune for you called Everyone's Having Fun. We're going to do one more song here before we have to say so long for our part of the event.
And a quick hi
But before we do that, folks, are you having a good time?
Jen and Rick, good to see you.
Don't forget, this goes on 2 more days right here in Johnstown, Pennsylvania. We encourage you to come on out and have a great time all weekend long. And you know, we did a song earlier called Apples, Peaches, Pumpkin Pie. We had a request for it one more time. And we're going to send this one out to all the folks here from Portage, Pennsylvania. And also for all, I think it's Clymer, PA?
Road season.
Yes. So we're going to do a song here for you called Apples, Peaches, Pumpkin Pie. We are the John Stevens Polka Band. Take care. God bless. We'll see you around. Coming up next, the Polka Family Band. Here we go. Apples, Peaches. Everybody sing along, here we go. Oh, apple, peaches, pumpkin pie, who's not ready, holler on. Let's all play hide and seek. Apple, peaches, pumpkin pie, who's not ready, holler on. Let's all play hide and seek. We're hiding here, hiding there, we're hiding everywhere. Hey, Joey's over here. Hey, Lizzie's over there. We're hiding here, hiding there, hiding everywhere. Well, let's all play hide and seek. Apple, peaches, pumpkin pie, who's not ready to holler out? Let's all play hide and seek. Oh, apple, peaches, pumpkin pie, who's not ready to holler out? Let's all play hide and seek. Oh, yeah. Everybody sing along with me, here we go. Oh, apple, peaches, pumpkin pie, who's not ready to holler out? Let's all play hide and seek. Oh, apple, peaches, pumpkin pie, who's not ready to holler out? Let's all play hide and seek. We're hiding here, hiding there, we're hiding everywhere. Hey, Maria's over here. Hey, Stefan's over there. Hiding here, hiding there, hiding everywhere. Let's all play hide and seek. Apple, peaches, pumpkin pie, who's not ready to holler out? Let's all play hide and seek. Apple, peaches, pumpkin pie, who's not ready to holler out? Let's all play hide and seek. Alright, girls, you're gonna take it up. Alright, here we go. One more time.
All right, one more time. John Stevens and the Double Shot Band. Good job, John and the boys.
This is it for John Stevens.
All right, we got one more set with the Polka Family
will be
Band.
coming
But
back
before
on.
we get back
If
to
anybody
them,
missed
I want to
any of
remind
the
you, tomorrow the
video that
gates
was,
open at
of John
12:30.
Stevens'
The gates
second
open at
set.
12:30. And the music
go back
starts at
in the archives and
1:30
check it out once
until
it uploads to
11
Facebook.
p.m. tomorrow.
Meantime, Polka Family
Bands
will be coming up
appearing,
shortly.
Rosie and the Jammers.